everyone, welcome to B's Cocina. Today we are going to do a wreath. I'm going to recycle my wreath from last year and try to do a wreath for change it up basically. Recycle your items. I mean, you can always pick up one of this wreath from the dollar store. I believe it's the bigger one. It comes in a set of one. But this is what I did last year for my wreath. I did put something in the middle of it. Obviously it's gone already. But this year I am planning on trying to do a wreath for my front door. Outside I'm supposed to do in the cemetery, but they haven't cut the lawn yet, so I'm still in the process of waiting for that to happen. So I tied one of these little I don't know how they call wreath or runners or garland, I think they call garland, and I just wrap it around the wreath last year, which was a great method of doing, but I didn't want to glue it because I did want to take it off eventually. So this is what I'm doing right now. I'm taking off that garland that I put last year, and I'm trying to take it off as easy as possible, but sometimes, you know how it is, it doesn't work the way that you expected. And things don't get out as easy as you expect them to. So, but just try to do the best you can. And I am going to use the same wreath. So, I mean, I could definitely look for another wreath, but I mean, why bother? Because you definitely need to do this wreath. And I have a lot of glitter, so be looking out for that because the glitter is going to be all over the place. But this wreath, this garland needs to get out, and we need to invent the wheel. And what I'm planning on doing is I'm planning on actually I'm gonna cut this because you see that this one here is actually tied around it. Let me see if I don't have to cut it. Yeah, I'm gonna cut it. Okay, this one is tied around it, and so I'm gonna let it go. But okay, yeah, this is the little things that we're gonna make. But like you have seen in my previous video from the dollar store, I have done and of course it's taking forever to take this garland off. Oh, I don't know how I tangled it, but I think there's two in there. There have to be because it's too tangled to be only just one. Okay, let's keep doing this and try to take them out. It's gonna take me a couple minutes to do this. I'm getting a little tired doing this actually. Shouldn't be that hard to take this off, okay? And that was the thought behind it. I didn't want to glue it because I wanted to be able to take it off next year and do something else with it. But you know how it is. It's just the way it is. Sometimes you can't expect to the garlands to do whatever you want it to do. Okay, let me just turn this away. And I'm trying to take it off. And it's getting tight with this thing here. Okay. So last year I used spider webs, sparkle mesh, and this year I'm going to use the purple one. And the reason I'm using the purple one because last year I bought 2 of them and I didn't think it was enough. And this year I bought I want to say I bought like 4 of them because they're not going to work very well if you don't have enough for what you need to do. So this garland is giving me such a hard time. I don't want to break it, but if it keeps giving me a hard time, it's going to have to be broken because it doesn't seem to be wanting to get out of this thing. Okay, let's see, where's the other one on the back? Where's the other one that's attached to it? Okay, this one goes in here. Okay, there you go. Oh, there are 2. I kind of figured there were 2 in here because one wouldn't be enough to give you that much puff. Okay, so today is Saturday and I'm trying to do at least this craft for you guys because I don't know if I'm going to be doing it during the week, and if I'm going to have time to actually do it during the week. So But I do need to make my wreath for Halloween. It's already September and October is around the corner. So this is how I actually made it last year. But you could notice that there were like a lot of gaps in between. And I wanted to make it as fluffy and as great as possible. It looks great the way it is, but to tell you the truth, I mean, I wanted more. And the reality was that I didn't have enough. And this is how it's supposed to be. And this is how it did. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to tie them around like this so they can look like a little more fluffy. And definitely put more because last year I did not put enough. So I am going to just move them around and open that space in between. But what you can do too is you can do the orange, the black, and then the purple and after. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, but I'm also opening the space for it. So here it is, the mesh. I have 1, 2, 3, and 4. I think I have more, but I'm not 100% sure. I have 4 of the mesh, and this is how they look. And they're purple, and they have the little spider web thing. And I'm gonna open one so you guys can see how it looks. Okay, where is that? And I'm gonna put my hair up because I have my hair wet. It needed to be washed, and I don't want this glitter getting into my hair because I already washed it. So much stuff that needs to be done, right? During the week. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna open this mesh. Let's take the paper off. I just cut myself recently. Incredible enough with yogurt. I was trying to get a yogurt out of the box and it cut me that bad. Can you believe that? I'm never underestimating a yogurt, right? And it was one of those Joe Place yogurt. So be look out for those yogurts that have like a foil lining all the way. So this is how the mesh look. Oh, doesn't it look gorgeous? And last year I cut it in half, and what I did was I cut them in half. I don't know if I want to cut them in half and maybe just make them that big one like that. I'm gonna try with the big one and see how it looks. I mean, I know that it's not gonna satisfy my need, but we're gonna try it and see how it looks with the big. But this is how it looks. Isn't it gorgeous? Look how gorgeous this color is. Okay, so basically you're gonna cut it like at least 1 inch. I would say between a finger, maybe a finger and a half. That's how much I cut, and then I cut it, and then my next thing is just to continue cutting it, but and then you're gonna do like this, and then you're gonna wrap it in your wreath. I don't know, seems like it's a little bit okay. So now what I'm gonna look is I have orange, then I have the black, then I have the purple. So let's put the purple next after the. And all you have to do is just, after you cut it, you wrap it, and you're gonna just pretty much just almost like you're tying your shoes. That's the best way to describe it. Why is this so short? It seemed like it was longer last year. Let me see, hold on. Why is this so short? I think they're not as long as the one from last year, which I don't like. Let me see. Okay, well, they used to be longer because look, I could tie it around the wreath and no problem. So here's what you do. I'm gonna put it right down so you can see. You're going to tie it around you're gonna tie around here, and you're gonna make basically just go around it like you're tying your shoes. Okay, let's see, like this, and then you go around like you're tying your shoes. And let me see how that looks, because I feel like they're not long enough. What's going on with this here? Okay, so this is how they're supposed to look, but as you can see, this one was longer last year. This one is shorter. Why is that? I am not liking it. Ooh, I might have to tie it in only one of them. Let me see if I can do that. Okay, I'm gonna tie it in one of them. Maybe one? I don't know what happened there, but I kind of thought that they were bigger last year. They were longer maybe? And I don't have one to compare from last year, so this is not doing what I want it to do. Huh. I guess maybe I have to make it bigger. I have to cut it a little bit longer. Maybe that's what it is. I'm not cutting them long enough. But this is how it's going to look like that. And you're gonna have that purple, and then it's gonna be like a little spider web of purple, and then the green. Okay. So yeah, I might have to cut it a little bit longer, and that's okay. Instead of an inch, I'm gonna use my measuring board here, and I'm gonna cut them. And I do think I'm gonna have to cut it in half if I wanna fill the whole thing. So we are going to do that because I am almost certain that this is not gonna be long enough for me to do that. So let's do that. See how I can cut this. So basically cut it in half. You're gonna try to do this to it. And you're gonna use a good scissors. Just bend it like this. That's how I do it. And then you're gonna cut it right in the middle of it. And I'm gonna just look for the middle part of it. And the middle part is right here. And I'm gonna measure it, and I'm going to cut it like right in the middle of it. Okay, so this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. And 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. Definitely, that's the half of it. Just measure it that you're cutting the correct half. And then you're gonna cut and cut and cut and cut and cut and cut. And this is going to be fun because this thing is not cutting it. But let's see if this one does a better job of cutting it. It's too little. Oh yeah, this one does better. Okay, so just make sure that you cut it in half like I'm doing. The reason you're doing this because you want to get a lot. Okay, let me do it on the other side. You want to be able to get enough, and this is going to help you get enough for that project. And you're gonna have to cut it a little longer, obviously. I'm going to try to do maybe, where is that? I'm gonna do like 6 inches maybe. No, 6 inches is not gonna be enough. I mean, let's do 8 inches and see how that goes. I'm gonna try the 8 inches. And then I'm gonna cut 2 of them. So just try to see, and you're gonna go measure it on the little board. I have this that I'm measuring with. So I'm gonna measure it, and I'm gonna cut maybe 6, let's do 7 to make it big enough. I'm gonna make 7, and I'm gonna go to the 7, and I'm gonna cut there on the 7. So let's try to make an indentation or something that we can actually cut it right there. 7, okay. Let's go to 7 and cut. And probably I didn't cut it long enough. Let's hope that this is long enough. I'm gonna try it, because if it's not long enough, it might be 8 or 9 inches that you have to do, which is possible. I might have cut it a little bit longer last year, and that's why it's not doing that. But look, if you want this to be on top, make sure that you put this on the back of it. I mean, just put it inside of the thing, and that should do it. So you have a black and you have a orange, then you go and do the purple. So make sure that you do, when you do this part like this, and then you put it like that, because this part is going to be the shimmer one, and that's what you want. Okay, I'm gonna try the 7 and see if the 7 does the job. I still feel like it's a little, but I'm going to go with it and try to do that. Okay, so all you have to do is just tie it like that, and it shouldn't be that complicated. Let me see, did I tie it twice? I might have tied it twice. Just yeah, you might have to tie it like, wrap it and tie it, and then just do another I'm already ready for Christmas. I don't know if anyone else is, but I am definitely ready for Christmas. So this is how it's gonna look. Oops, okay, this is how it's going to look like right there. And I have to say, I am not impressed with the size, so I am going to make it an 8 instead, long, because it's looking good, but it's not really looking the way that I want it to look. I really wanted it to look bigger, don't you think? What do you think? It needs to look bigger. Okay, so this is how it's going to look after you're done, and it's going to be like maybe just wrapping and folding. It should be simple enough, and the glitter is going to get all over the place, so be looking out for that. Okay, so I'm going to do a 9 now and see the difference between a 9 and 8. I think I did 7. Now when I do a 9, it's just 2 inches more. And once you do that, I'm gonna try. I think that should be enough. And I'm gonna continue doing the 9. And once you cut it already, you just continue cutting it the same size like this. I think 9 should be good enough for what we need. And the reason I'm cutting it in half is because you're gonna need a lot of these. I bought 2 last year and I noticed that they weren't enough. So this year I'm using the black and the orange one that I got last year, but I'm also using this beautiful purple. So you're gonna have a 3 combination color. So that's gonna be perfect for what we need. And we're gonna continue cutting. And let me see. Make sure that you align them properly. And then you cut. And then you cut again. And they don't have to be perfect. Just make sure that they are at least the same length, because you're gonna need them to be. And I wasn't thinking of cutting it in half, but I think it's the best alternative. You can save some of the ingredient items, and it definitely is going to give you that full effect that you need from and you see this one, I don't even have to cut. It's a little bit longer, but it doesn't really matter. That's done already. Where's the other one? Where's my other one? So yeah, you're going to start cutting these things, and my suggestion is to cut them all. And once you cut them all, then you can just start folding it and wrapping it all. What is it called? It's like making like almost like wrapping them around. That's the best way to say it. Okay, so this is 6 inches. You're gonna cut it in 3 inches, and that's what you're gonna cut. It's gonna be 3 inches, but first make sure you fold this like this, because it's gonna make it easy for you to cut it afterwards. Okay, fold it and like that, and then just go measure if you need to. As long as you can see where the middle is. I know, yes, last year I didn't measure, I just looked and I cut. That's precisely what, doesn't matter if you don't have, you can get a ruler from your kids. And that is it. You don't need to do too much. And I'm gonna follow this process in a little, this process is gonna continue on for a while, because I'm gonna need a lot of these. Where's my other one? I know I didn't finish the other one. We'll find it when we're not looking for it. So, but I'm putting the items so you to see what am I doing, because at the end of the day, you need to see what am I doing, and then how easy this could be. This is just basically wrapping this around wrapping it around the wreath, and you don't even have to glue it or anything, and it's going to break. Remember, bend it, 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 and right in the middle, and this is how it's going to look. And let's go and cut it in half, and 3 is right here, and I'm gonna cut right there. So this is where I start cutting. And hopefully I'm cutting in the right direction, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, as long as you see that it's half, you're cutting in the half, it doesn't have to be perfect. At the end of the day, all you want is to be able to have a little bit more of these things. And keep in mind, I bought 4 of them, and I still think that we're gonna need a lot to fill that wreath to the standards that we want to. That's just life it is right now. Okay, so we have at least 4 of them, or I mean 2 of them already cut. Do we have any more? Oh, there's the other one right there. So you have 1, 2, 3. There's another one. I know I got 4 of them. Well, we have 3 right now. Let's get going and keep on doing this wreath long here. So you're gonna cut it, and what you can do is just, if you don't want to do like the matching thing, you can just do like this, and then just go back and forth like this, and then go back and cut it. But I like doing it the matching part, because this way you know it's the precise size, and I don't want it to be a mess, but that could be an easy way of doing things. So it's up to you guys, whatever you prefer to do it. I do it this way because I preferred it, and I like the fact that, you know, everything is gonna match the same size, and it doesn't have to be like precise size, but as long as it matches some of it, that's all I'm looking for. And once you do that, you're going to be like, okay, this is precisely what I'm looking for. And this tends to go pretty fast because I'm cutting 9 inches, but you want it to be long, you want it to be seen, you want it to be look like nice effect to it. Okay, let's see. And oh, this one is, I might have cut it a little bit. Hold on, this one have to be wrapped around, no? Yeah, it has to be wrapped around. Yeah, it is wrapped around. Yay! Okay, I can make another one. Okay. Yeah, I hope the other one was a wrap around too. But this one is gonna be a little bit shorter. It's okay. You can use up something else to wrap it around. And you're going to do the same thing. Let's do this. And we have so many of them to do. But I promise you, this is going to be the process. The process is going to be very fast when you cut it. The hardest part is just to have them cut. And then I think I like when it goes on the floor, so this way I can do a better job. Okay, the floor, tossed it on the floor, and I think I'm cutting it a little bit longer than 9, but whatever. I have 3 of them. I think this time, I mean 4 of them. I think this time it should be nicer and better than last year. The longer, that means that the wreath is going to look a little bit more puffy than normally. So that's what you want. You want that. Okay, this is churning, right? Okay. I think maybe the other one actually have this thing. Okay, well, you see that it there. Cut it right there, and looks a little bit smaller, but we're gonna put it on the side there. Okay. Might be cutting a little bit more than I need to, but this is just the way it is. Okay. At this point, you don't even know where to start with it, but I mean, I have my ruler that I'm trying to measure on the bottom of it, so that's why I'm going. I'm following that 9 to 10 inches pattern, and that should definitely work out. Okay, there you go. Okay, come on. So this one actually wrap around a little bit, so just untie it, and then you're gonna do a little bit of this one. I'm gonna do it right there. Okay. Okay, have 2 more to go. This could be a lengthy process. I'm already have 24 minutes into this video, and sorry guys, but that's the way it is. Craft take time to do and get accomplished, so it's not an easy task to do. And I'm taking an hour just to do this for you guys. And once I'm done, you'll have a wreath that is worth for Halloween. And you're going to have so much stuff that is going to be able to done. So you might not see the pattern, but on the bottom I'm already seeing that the 9 tone here. Hi Eva, tell Daddy. So I like when it goes down because it's easier to unravel it. There you go. There you go. And there you go. Okay, well, this is like a little bit longer though. Come on, where are you? There you go. Okay. I'm gonna try to do like that. Okay. There you go. Okay, one more and then we're done. This is taking forever, but it's a process. Okay, I'm following the ruler to the 9 or 10. Go to the bottom. And if you're doing glitter, be looking out. This glitter is going to be all over the place because glitter tend to get all over the place. If you don't want to get all over the place, what you can do is use a little bit of Mod Podge to basically get them to adhere to them. But it is what it is. You can't get glitter without glitter. So that's the only problem, but I'm doing it in my office, so if I'm making a mess, I'm making it in my office only, so shouldn't be a problem. Okay. I think I'm cutting them a little bit longer than normally, but I just want to be done. So let's hope that they don't show up very big, but okay, there you go, and there you go. And here we go. I think I'm done. There's another roller in here somewhere, but I really don't care right now, so we're just going to get this done. Okay, so this is what you're supposed to have, and this is what you're supposed to be doing. So let's see. You're going to get, these stuff, the spider webs, highlighters, or whatever it is they call, I don't even know anymore. They're called the sparkle mesh filler. Once you have cut them, and keep in mind you're doing like 9 inches to 10 inches, and then you cut them in half to make them last longer. So that's the bottom line on that. And then what you're going to do is just start wrapping this around your wreath. I have 2 colors, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to do in between colors and get them to adhere to it. Okay, I want that little mesh with the glitter to be on top, so I'm going to do that. And then you're gonna wrap it like this, and then you're gonna wrap it one more time, and then you're gonna look, and it's gonna look like that. And it doesn't look great right now because you need to put more. More needs to be added. So I'm going to, but this is how it's supposed to look, all puffy like that, and then you have different colors. I think I'm gonna put more purple than anything else because we do need, and you can go back if the one from last year wasn't tight enough, then just make sure that they're tight enough, and you're gonna wrap it around. I want that glitter to be on top, so let's do that. And if you fold it and you notice that the glitter is not on top, then you can turn it around and do it all over again. And then this is how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be very nice, and you don't even have to use your glue gun. This is more about wrapping it around the wreath and getting it done. So you have a black and a What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do in between because it's gonna be, I have too many of them, so it's gonna be in between each one, between the black, between the other ones. And you see, I noticed that I didn't turn it the way that I wanted to, but I actually was able to go back. And I'm noticing that I cut them a little bit longer than last year, but it doesn't matter because I have more than last year. Last year I only had 2 of them, and that was pretty bad because I didn't have, but that's all you're doing. You're basically wrapping it around and making like this little tie around it. And you're going to continue on, and you're going to continue on. Then this is like a black one, and then this is like a purple one, and then the orange one, and then you're going to do a purple one, and you can put more purple. I think I'm going to put more purple because obviously I have more purple than I had from last year, the orange. And I could have got the orange and continue on and doing this, but I wanted to make it a little different. And on top of that, I have a couple stuff that I'm going to add to it once I'm done. So that is how it's going to continue looking, and it looks pretty good. Make sure that when you wrap it that you I am making them bigger, and I am actually loving the fact that they're a little bit bigger than last year, because we definitely need them to be. So this one right there, and the more that you put, the more fluffy your wreath is going to look. So just keep that in mind. Make sure that when you put it in there, is the glitters on top, which the glitters on the bottom, and this way when you wrap it on, make that, it's almost like you're tying your shoe, but you're doing it like twice and then wrapping it around, and then you see that the glitter part is going to be on top. So this is how it's looking so far, and I'm liking the way it is before and after. I definitely love the purple one, and there's going to be more stuff added to it, so just keep that in mind. And then I'm gonna do another, I'm gonna move the orange to the other side, and I'm gonna put one in the middle. And this year I got 4 of them. I mean, it's $4. I mean, I probably have to say that I spent like around $6 or $8, depending on your wreath, but you're making it your own. It's the way it's supposed to be. I am going to add more stuff to it too. So I'm gonna spend a little bit more than $8 on my wreath. I would say approximately $10 if I'm correct. But the reason why that is happening, because I have this pumpkins that I'm planning on putting in there, and I also have this balls that I'm putting in my wreath too. So that is going to be very exciting right now. Okay, let's keep going. And doing that mesh and putting it around, and that's gonna take time to do. I'm not gonna lie, it could take you a day or 2 just to wrap all this stuff around. And I'm going to continue wrapping, and then I'm gonna merge the documents because this part is gonna take long. So my video, I'm gonna continue with this video later, because this is gonna take, this can take me an hour or 2 just to put all those stuff in there. As you can see the difference, it's definitely more fluffy than this one right there. So you want to be able to put as much as you can. And I'm gonna stop now, and then I'm gonna continue as soon as I... Hello everyone, I'm back. I am already, oops, sorry about that. I'm already done with my wreath, wrapping around. And it should take you approximately a half hour to an hour doing this process, because it is, it is a lengthy process to be done. Keep in mind, you remember how my wreath was, it wasn't fluffy enough, and it was a little bit out there. I mean, I can still continue putting more, but as you can see in the back, I have tried to fill as much as I could. I still have a couple more of them left, and the process is pretty simple. You just use that middle 2 part right here, and all you have to do is you go look for a space that is open, and when you move your wreath, you should be able to see the space that's open, and then that's where you're gonna put the rest of your little spider webs. And you're gonna go underneath it, pretty simple, like right here. You go underneath it. I tend to put this part, the glitter part, on the bottom, because this way when I fold it, it's going to be up position. So keep that in mind. Let me just try to see if, hopefully this thing doesn't actually shut my video. So this is how it goes. I am, of course, BBP for glitter, because this is glitter all over the place, even on your clothes. So this is actually how it's going to look, and you're gonna feed it like that through the hoop, and then this is going to be on top. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to put it in there, and you're going to see how I do it. Go up in there, you put it in there. Okay, in there. I don't know if you can see it because all this ruffle on the side is preventing you from seeing it, but look, this is basically what you do. You fit it through, and then you're going to tie a knot, like tie a knot. And that's it, and then that's a knot right there, and then you're going to do another knot on top, and then this is going to be looking like that. It's going to be looking like that, and then you're going to try to fix as much as you can. I would recommend doing between 10 inches long, because you're going to notice the difference between a 10 inches and a 9 inches. This is almost like I would say 8 inches from last year, but this is 9. And then of course you want to go back and try to get all those ruffles like towards the front, so they can look like all puffy. So in the back you go and you just tuck them in, and then just have them come all the way in the front. And you're going to see some of them already on the back, so you're going to try to move them around and have them come from forward, center, forward, center, forward, center, forward, center. And that is how you make this wreath look like this. And you guys saw the previous, you're gonna need at least maybe like at least 6 or 7 of that, 6 or 7 of the, oh, where are they? Can't tell. Oh, those little, I show you guys at the beginning of the video, so definitely you're gonna go see that. So definitely this is going to be one of those things. Let me see if I can put the light on so you can actually get a better view of it. And that's it. Okay, so I still have a couple more of them left, but I feel like my wreath is puffy enough, and I can go back and put more in there if I want to, but this is how it looks. Hi! It looks almost like a lion. But we're not stopping there. We're gonna go and get a glue gun, and we're going to you can either get this pumpkins from the dollar store and put it right in the center. It's up to you. I'm just gonna give you a couple options. You can put it right in the center, but I'm not liking that too much. We also have this spider webs Decor wood plank that you can actually put it right on the wreath, and I don't even think you need to actually glue it in, so you can see the effect on it. I love the effect on it, and we are using the spider ribbons, so they would have been like great just to use them like that. Don't you think that? But I also have another one that we can use too. This one is almost like a haunted house that you can actually put it like right in there and in the wreath and put it in, and look how beautiful and gorgeous this wreath is going to look. I mean, the sky's the limit. You guys get to choose what is the best one. But I think the one that I'm going to use is going to be this one. It's called, it's like you have bats and you have spiders and you have a little bit of bat on top of each other. And this one is called the Decor from the craft square. And you see all that, and you can paint it if you want to, but I actually like the polished look to it. And you want it, it's gonna be outside, so you actually want to, the paint probably might come off or whatever, but this is just gorgeous coloring. And the the effect that it's going to give to your wreath is going to be amazing. I mean, the sky's the limit. You guys can choose what you want to. I'm going to cut this part here, and we might be even able to use that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to put it inside of the wreath. And you don't even have to glue it. I don't believe you have to glue it in, because the wreath actually have some edges to it, and you can put it right inside of it. So I would say just try to sneak it in there and try to see how it looks. And of course, you're going to try to put those ruffles outside. And I almost, yeah, happy Halloween. That's how it's supposed to go. So then this is how it's going to look. Isn't that amazing? I mean, I think it's just gorgeous the way it is going to look like that. And then you can just put the ruffles like inward for them to be able to cradle, almost like the sign in there. And you know, it's not going to show too much of the if you really want to go all out, you can buy more on and put more of these wrap around all around that. But you see, this thing is not going anywhere. It's really in there. As you can see, it's really nest in the frame of it. So you're going to do that. And I want my bats to be shown, so this is going to be perfect. Next step, if we stopped there, it would have been great. We would have done a great job. But you know me, I don't stop there. I think there's room for more to be done with this. And you can even paint this sign too inside of it, and paint it whatever color you want. I could have done like a purple color, and maybe I will go back and paint it purple. Maybe we can paint it purple. I don't know if I should paint it purple, but that's a thought right there. But being because I have so much purple already, I think I wanted like a natural look. Or you can put like a gray color to it. The sky's the limit. And also I actually pick up this ornament balls from Dollar Tree, and they have spider webs on it. And what I like about it is that you can actually make sorry, but this thing is like, what you can do is you can actually use them as ornaments to put around your wreath. So that's the thought behind it, and you can just put them like this and have them feed in through it. I also had another one. You also have this pumpkins, which I'm planning on using them and putting them in the wreath. So, and you're gonna need a glue gun for that effect. So let's try to do that. I also remember getting some eyeballs. Where are those eyeballs? Because I know I got them. Where are you, eyeballs? Oh, there they are. So you got this little eyeballs from the dollar store, and they have this is green, this is orange, and I do have a little bit of orange on my wreath, so I definitely love that effect. So let's start and see what we're gonna put in here, because the sky's the limit right now. Let me see if this thing is on. I think I turned it off. Let's put it high and make sure. And of course, guys, be careful with the glue gun. I got burned last time, and I mean, it was nothing because I was able to put aloe vera and vitamin E, but a glue gun is a very serious thing, and you should be very careful with it. I know I need to be very careful with it because I have got burned pretty bad twice already, so I do not want anyone getting caught or anything like that. So just keep that in mind. So let's try to do this. I think I'm gonna put the pumpkins better first, and I'm gonna try to see where they look better. You just have to look around and see where the pumpkins are gonna look like better. And I'm gonna put them in, I think I'm gonna put them in the frame to give them a pop of color. And as you can see, I'm putting it right on top of that frame, the spider frame, and look how it's looking. It's looking pretty good. Now let's keep on going, and I'm gonna put them all around the frame, which might take away a little bit of the illusion of the frame, but that's not the point. The point is that we need to make this wreath look as beautiful as possible. So we're gonna go, and I put in one in each side, like one right here, one here, and I'm gonna put one here and one here. And I don't want to hide the bat effect, so definitely that's gonna be the effect that I want to give. So I'm gonna put one on top, one on the bottom. And they're gonna be, and you know, the sky's the limit. You're doing whatever you need to do. I'm gonna move my garland because I do not want those garland to get in there. But you're gonna put them on the side and look at this. Isn't that looking like amazing already? It's looking pretty good. And now I'm gonna put a little bit of the, and of course you want this to stay put, but if you want it to stay put, you can also glue it to a little bit to the frame on the back, you know? I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna glue it a little bit on the back, and you're going to try to glue the areas where you think that the spider web thing needs to go. Okay, be careful with this. And then you're gonna try to attach it on the back, and it's going to be very, very, you see it right there? I'm attaching it with a glue gun, like right there. So it's up to you guys. I want these things to come out because I didn't spend almost an hour doing these things for them to just stay around. So, and of course you're gonna get like some little spiders of the glue gun, and that is actually pretty good, cool, because you know what? The fact that you're getting the spider, it means the spider webs are on the back of it, and that is actually giving like a cool effect to spider webs on the bottom. I mean, I could take them off if I want to, but they look pretty cool to me. So this is it, and I'm going to try to glue this part right here to the back of it, and I'm just gonna put a little bit of glue gun right there, so I can glue the wood frame to the frame itself on the back, so it doesn't go anywhere. I didn't think I needed to, but I'm gonna be honest. We want to stick those that beautiful Happy Halloween sign that doesn't go anywhere, and I know that this is gonna be my Halloween wreath for this year. So I'm already happy. I think it's coming out pretty good. What do you guys think? And you can go back and paint it any color you want to if you want to, but I'm gonna leave it like that as side effect because I do want them to have that natural look to it. And you can even go back and paint those bats black if you want to, but I'm loving the effect of the natural tones. So you can even have these little pumpkins and attach them there too, but I'm already happy with the pumpkins that I have in there, and the glitter ones are going to give them that little extra pop of gorgeousness to the wreath itself. Okay, now I'm gonna get those ornaments, and I'm gonna try to put them like right here, and I'm gonna try to put it all around the wreath. And keep in mind, protect yourself, be careful. I'm gonna get this because it's gonna go around. I'm gonna try to put them like around this. I don't know if you need to because I want them to be like as natural as possible, but this is actually definitely going to be one of those things that is going to attract that. Okay. Anyway, I have like a little bit of Happy Halloween. I hope. Okay, Happy Halloween. Yes. So Happy Halloween. This is how that goes, like that. And I attach those with a glue gun. I put them on the bottom, and I then put them in there. Okay, now where should I put these balls? Because now we're gonna put the eyeballs one. I think I'm gonna put the eyeballs ones, and we do have a couple of spider ones that we can put. Let me see. This one, I think I can put it like right here. What do you guys think? Like right there, spider. And then I definitely want to glue it to the wood because the wood is going to adhere to it. So, oh, that looks good. I think that looks pretty good. What do you think? Yeah, it looks pretty good. Let's see with the glitter one. And then we can put it like that. What do you guys think? Okay. Anyway, the sky's the limit. You do whatever you want. This is going to be one of those wreaths that is going to be, but I actually want those eyeballs one. I love the fact that we have the eyeball ones, and I'm going to try to take them out. You can also put the haunted house too. I got a couple of them. You have the spider web, and I'm like, ooh, they're going to be so nice. So you got the eyeballs. Eyeballs are going to be good. I'm gonna take them, and then the bad thing is that I only have 2 eyeballs. I'm like, come on, I wanted more eyeballs. want more eyeballs to look. So I'm gonna put this here, and then I'm gonna put this one down here. Let's see, I don't wanna cover too much of it. And I think I wanna do it like that, so it hides a little bit of the ball in it. Ooh, that looks good. What do you think? Ooh, that's gonna look cute. Okay, so first what you need to do is get your glue gun, and instead of putting it in your eyeball, I'm gonna put it in this little thing right here, and I'm going to glue as much glue as I can. And it doesn't matter, because if it looks messy, the glue is going to make it look like the eyeball is actually having some side effects in there. So that is going to be great, 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 great. And you can glue it a little bit on the back too. I'm gonna do that and put it right there. Put the glue to it here, and that's perfect. Okay. Now I'm gonna put another eyeball on the bottom, and I'm gonna put it like this way, hiding it between between my ruffles. Okay, so I'm gonna go on the bottom right here and hide it. Yep, and I want to be careful because that glue is going to be stuck in there. So that's going to be it. And you're going to put a little bit on the back for that glue to adhere to the wood on the back. And I am liking it. I am liking it already. Okay, let's see. What do you guys think? I mean, this eyeball right here needs to be adhered to a little bit higher, but look at that. I think this eyeball needs to go down a little bit more. Okay, we're gonna do it a little bit more. But look, that is like, this one came off, okay? You're gonna get right there and get in there. Okay, so you have the upside down bat to coming up, and then this one needs to move a little bit, I think. Yeah, that's it. So you have the eyeballs right here, a purple and a green one. I think that's pretty cute. I like it. I like it. I like it. I am loving the effect of it. This is Halloween, so it's gonna be a little creepy. It has to be. It's just the way it is. And I was thinking maybe we can put even jack-o'-lantern like coming down like this. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that, but that would be like a side effect coming down like this. No, it doesn't look that good. Okay, it doesn't look like good. You also have this little this, what are they called? They're called Decor, and then it's like a scarecrow, and you can even put it in there too. Let me see how that looks. And you can put it in the wreath. The wreath is going to take it because you know the wreath is going to be like. And you can even put it like it's sitting down on the wreath. No, it's gonna cover the wreath. We're not gonna do that. Okay. So this is basically the wreath that actually I can do, and it's like pretty impressive how you can do a wreath with just some ribbons, tying it around. You don't even have to glue on them. Basically, just tie them. Double tie knot on the back, and this is how it's going to look in the back when you do it. But this is my wreath, and if you want to hang it up, the only thing you have to do is I'm gonna use that same little hanger that I cut from the little sign, from the Halloween sign, and I'm gonna use it to hang my wreath and make like a little bit of a hanging thing for the wreath. So this is going to be right here, and you can glue it to it, and you're gonna glue it. You can tie it. You know what? You can even tie it. I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. I'm gonna tie it around. Let's see. And once you tie it, just put a little bit of a glue gun so you can adhere to it. Oh, it's not doing it. Okay. Oh, we'll see. Okay. And you can definitely try to take it off. But that's it. Look, this little knot right there. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little bit of glue on the bottom to try to adhere on the bottom. And once I do that, I mean that glue gun is going. Just want to make sure that it's right in the center. Okay, just make sure that's in the center and adhere to that. And you're going to make sure that this adhere to the, like basically adhere like that. And once it does that, and it's going to adhere and right in the center, and you want it to be adhered to it because you do want to get it like so you can put it up in wherever you want to. So this is my wreath. I hope you guys enjoy this. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It's not filming? Oh, it is filming. Okay, sorry. I thought it wasn't filming. Yes, so this is definitely the whole wreath that I actually wanted to see for you guys. It's nothing major out there. It's definitely like a little traditional because I love it, but you can actually paint that sign inside of it and make it even more beautiful. I'm like, it's up. The sky is the limit. So this is my wreath that I'm planning on putting on in front of my door, and I am so loving it. I mean, you can color this any color you want to, and I should have maybe colored like a little bit of a purple, and I might go back and color it purple, and if I do, you'll probably see it on my Instagram, but that's a thought coming up, Genesis. And this is just gorgeous the way it is. And I'm planning on putting all the stuff around the wreath, but you know, the wreath is actually completed, and it said Happy Halloween, and you have a little bit of bats and stuff, and you also have all the stuff that you can use within the you can choose to use the spider. I chose to say Happy Halloween, but the sky is the limit, and you can even put more. You can even put more if you need to. I'm pretty sure that there's other stuff that I actually omitted to put because I have bought so many stuff that I needed to put in this wreath that I've been wanting to. But I already told you guys this is super simple. And if anything comes off, you know, obviously I just noticed that my eyeball is coming off. I'm gonna put a little bit of, first I'm gonna get this protector because I don't want to get burned. We already did that. That happened already. And we're gonna put a little bit more glue. And I'm gonna put it in behind the eyeball, and then I'm gonna glue it and just hold it in position, and that is going to adhere to it. And that is basically my wreath. And you also have the little hanger that is going to hang with it. I think it's adorable, and if you guys want to make it, just pick up those items. You're gonna need that Happy Halloween spider web design on it with the little bats in the bottom and then all I have is a spider web. Where are those things? See, I know I got them somewhere around here. I'm going to, oh, what do you need? What are you gonna need is there they are, the sparkle mesh, and you're gonna need a lot of them. You're gonna need at least 7 or 8 of them, and you're gonna cut them in half, just like I showed you at the beginning of the video. So this is my wreath, and tell me what you think. I mean, comment below, and if you like it, please give it a thumbs up, and let me know what kind of stuff you would like to see in my videos, and I would like to include them next time. But this is just gorgeous, and it only took me maybe $10 to make. Because the what is it called? The mesh, the sparkle mesh, I got 3 last year, and I got 4 this year. I think I only did 3 though. I'm pretty sure I did 4 of them, but you have like 6 of them all together in there, and you can continue putting more if you need to. And you can continue putting more of the purple balls. I also have the spider ones that you can put. I mean, you can continue putting more, but I think I want it as simple as possible. I don't want it to be too complicated. I want it to be as simple as it could be. And this, you can even paint it gray or paint it any color you want to. The sky is the limit. And even if you are here already and you want to take it off, you can take it off because it's glued with a glue gun. It's pretty simple and inexpensive to do. Okay guys, well, this is my video. I hope you guys having a great time this Saturday, and I hope you're able to make this wreath just like I did it and have a great time doing it, because you know, craft to me is just a relaxing time. And I'm going to do one of those quotes that I normally do for you guys. So let's see what this one comes up with. Let's see, you want to pull one out, Genesis? Come here, pull one out, my love. So let me try to put it this way so you can show. What does it say? Okay, let's see what it says. It says, I have the power to stop this. So you have a power to stop anything that is bothering you, anything that is affecting you. That's what it says. You have the power to stop. To stop this. So anything that you're doing that is not satisfying anyone in your life, that is bothering you or making your life a little bit harder, you have the power to stop that person, because you are able to stop and do anything that you want to, as long as you put your power. Okay, did you want to hold the wreath for them to see? Hold it. You don't like it?
I don't want to get glitter.
Oh, well, it's part of the process. Glitter will be all over the place, and as you can see, I am all glitter. Look at all the glitter that came out of it. But I am very satisfied with this wreath, and I think I have done a great job. I'll see you next time on V's Cocina, and I hope you like this project as much as I did. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. It helps with the YouTube equilibrium, and tell me that I'm doing a good job, or that it's going pretty good. I'll see you guys next time on V's Cocina. Bye bye.